Holy smokes, we're back. We are back. It's been, I think I last recorded in October, so November, December, January, February, March. Has it really been? No way. November, December, January, February, March. 5 months. It's been 5 months. I apologize. But I'm back. We missed a lot. I was going through work stuff. It was a busy time. I was trying to do this as much as I could. It just got pushed off, and then it got pushed off again, and then got pushed off again. The last time we talked, I think we were in the NFL playoffs. I was keeping my records. It was not going well. Work came up, like I said, but I should have made this a priority. But nevertheless, we're back on it. We're back on the train. I'm going to try to do this at least once a week. I love talking ball. I love talking shop. Just kind of what's going on in the sports world, what's going on in my life, what's going on in your guys' life, all that kind of stuff. I want to hear about it. It's a crazy world we fucking live in. So, yeah, we're just here. We're talking, and I want to get caught up a little bit. Super Bowl. I had some couple crazy bets hit. Shout out to the Chiefs, I guess. Broncos are a dumpster fire. Doesn't even matter. I wanted the 49ers to win. That's how far back we are. I haven't done this in so long that I didn't even tell you my Super Bowl bets. I didn't tell you who I wanted to win. All this kind of shit. I wanted the 49ers. I didn't want the Chiefs, but I knew the Chiefs were inevitable. I was talking to my buddies about it, and it's like, I know the Chiefs are going to win, but don't tell me that. Let me believe that the 49ers can do this. They look good in the first half. If my memory serves me right, they look good. Christian McCaffrey's a fucking dog, Colorado kid. So I really wanted him to get a ring. But, it's Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid. It's just, it's Brady and Belichick all over again. It's Patty and Andy Reid. I knew I had the 49ers going almost the entire game. I had a live bet with them. But I live bet the Chiefs. Halftime comes around, Patty comes out and throws that pick. It's like, all right, we all see where this is headed. We all see that Patrick Mahomes is going to get the ball last. He's going to get the ball last and he's going to go score a touchdown. That's how the NFL scripted it. That is how Patty Mahomes plays. That is just how that game was trending. So I live bet them. I had a couple other side bets that, some props. I had a non quarterback throwing a touchdown, which that was great. That was a massive win. That was a Super Bowl talk. That's my Super Bowl recap, even though that was 2 months ago, or January, March. A month ago, 2 months ago. Where are we at now? What's going on? This is Beyond the Spread. I am trying to get back into this. I need new artwork. I've been saying that since I started doing this. I need new artwork. Again, I'm trying to do this once a week. Where are we at in the sports world? Big news today. Stephon Diggs got traded to the Texans. The Bills gave Stephon Diggs and I think a couple picks for a future second rounder, which is big for the Bills because the Bills are trying to get younger. They understand that their offensive line was kind of old. They started releasing them. Look, you can see my dog in the reflection of my TV. They're trying to get young. Bills are trying to get younger. They realize that, they had that window. They're going to try to build up to one again. I don't know. Look, I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know what they're going to go for in the draft, all that kind of stuff. We'll talk a little draft stuff here in a second. But that was the big news today. And shout out the Texans. They're making a run for it. They realize that they probably have, one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Top 10 probably right now. He had a crazy rookie year. C.J. Stroud had a crazy rookie year. You can't take that away from him. C.J. Stroud had a crazy rookie year. Dan Marino, now when you see that happen, you're like, okay, let's load up on everything. I'm not trying to jinx him, okay? I do think there is such thing as rookie luck a little bit. I do believe that. Why do my eyes look cross-eyed? Am I cross-eyed? I don't know. But shout out the Texans. They're making good moves. They just got a good receiver. Now, Stephon is a little older. He's still a dog, and no doubt he's still a dog. But I don't know. He's going to be a second. I don't know if he's going to be first option. He might be first option, but nevertheless, C.J. Stroud, Joe Mixon as their running back now. Huge upgrade at the running back position. I don't know what they're going to draft in the playoff or in the draft. They might go defense, maybe get an offensive lineman. Who knows? But shout out the Texans. They see the window that they have. They're capitalizing on it, and they're just trying to make a run because they were 2 wins away from the Super Bowl. I wouldn't want to play the Texans anytime soon. They're getting better. They're young. They're going to be real good. They're going to be really fucking good. NFL. What else is going on in the NFL world? A bunch of trades happened. It was very exciting to see. When was that? Like a week, 2 weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago. People going left and right. I mean, I was getting notifications nonstop all day. When we get closer to the NFL season, we'll do a whole recap on where players went and what that you kind of forget, you know? I don't even know. I don't even know who's where anymore. I had a bunch of shit saved, but because I've been meaning to do this for 3 weeks ever since that trade stuff happened, but just never got around to it. Draft. Draft is in 3 weeks. 3 weeks. I don't know what anyone's going to do. I know Caleb's going to go 1. I think the Commanders are going to I think they should take Jaden Daniels. I think they're going to take Drake May, and then I think Jaden Daniels is going to go to the Patriots. Cardinals have the 4 pick. Us Bronco fans are fighting for that 4 pick because I don't think 1, 2, or 3 is going to give up. I don't know if you can move that high. Arizona has their guy apparently in Kyler Murray. What the Cardinals could do is draft someone and then, make an even bigger trade after the fact. I think it's going to be Minnesota. I think the Broncos are going to try to move up there as well. But the Broncos, the only thing I don't want to do is get rid of Patrick Surtain. I don't want to get rid of Patrick Surtain. With that being said, unless I'm getting Jane Daniels or Caleb Williams, I would trade Patrick Surtain. I would. I personally would. Just because you need a quarterback to win in this league. I don't think that's going to happen. But if it did, I wouldn't be too upset about it if we traded Patrick Surtain for one of those 2 guys. I think we should either go get... hang on. I think we should... Let's start with the positives. I'm okay with Bo Nix. I'll be content with Bo Nix. I can trust Bo Nix a little bit more. If we got Penix, I'd be happy. Kind of want Penix more than Bo Nix, honestly. I can tell you what I don't want. I don't want J.J. McCarthy. I don't want him. Jim Harbaugh can say all he wants. He can say he's the best quarterback in this draft. No, Jim. You're just trying to get your guy drafted, which I kind of respect, Give your guy some gas, Fire him up a little bit. Make sure these teams draft J.J. McCarthy. I see what he's doing. I don't want J.J. McCarthy. And I don't know where my fandom lays. I mean, obviously, I'm going to give him a chance. You have to give him a chance, right? I'm going to give him a chance, but I don't want J.J. McCarthy. There's so many people on Twitter that are like, JJ. No, motherfuckers, no. Yeah, he won in college. Congratulations. He won a national championship in college. No one can take that away from him. He doesn't have the best arm talent. Yeah, he can run a little bit. So can Bo Nix. Bo Nix has a better arm than JJ, too. And he threw twice as much than JJ. I don't understand the hype around J.J. McCarthy. I don't get it. Look, can I eat my words? Can I be fucking wrong? Yeah. Will I be? I don't think I'm going to be, honestly. I hope I'll be content with Bo Nix. I'll be happy with Penix. I don't know who else we're going to go get. We could go get Tannehill. I don't know. At that point, I don't know what we're doing. I don't know if I'd rather have Tannehill or J.J. McCarthy. Rocking a hard place. I'm between them if it comes down to that. But I don't know what we're going to do. Draft season's upon us. There's a lot of shit going on. People are making moves. There's always rumors floating around. What's going to happen? Who's going to move where? All this kind of stuff. I'm pretty excited for it. We'll talk a little bit more as we get closer to the draft week. We'll talk about draft heavy a lot more, to say the least. The other big thing, Final Four, it's been March Madness. It's been a crazy month in men's basketball, even women's basketball. Shout out Caitlin Clark. They got redemption on LSU. I was at the gym. I was watching the game. She had a little hezzy behind the back, and she was like 4 or 5 feet behind the three-point line. Cash. She's crazy. All-time leading scorer in women's Division I history, or is it Or is it just college basketball in history? I think it's college basketball history. All-time leading scorer in college basketball history. Caitlin Clark, shout out you. Yeah, that was my women's basketball talk. That's all I really know. Final Four. It's been a crazy run. NC State is on a fucking miracle run right now. They're going up against Purdue. Zach Edey. I'm not a fan of Purdue. I don't even know anything about Purdue. I don't follow their football. I don't follow their school really. But I know Zach Edey, and I know they got knocked out last year in the first round to some 16 seed, St. Peter's, I think it was. I don't like Purdue. Zach Edey, good at basketball. He's big, good at basketball. And you can say, oh, if I was 7'4", I'd be good at basketball. No, you wouldn't. Don't kid yourself. He is good at basketball. Does he have a little hook shot? If he developed a mid-range shot, could he make it to the league and be okay in the league? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I'm not going to hang my hat on that. Is he going to get drafted? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think he's good enough. But shout out NC State. They're on this miracle run. Unfortunately, I do think it comes to an end. I think Purdue is going to win, and I think they're going to cover. I think it's, I don't even know what it is. I think it's 6.5, 7.5. We can look real quick. But I just don't see NC State. I mean, I'm a DJ Burns fan. That dude has been hooping left and right. Men's basketball. Let's see what the line is. It is 8.5 Purdue. I think NC State's going to try to slow him down, but I mean, once you get DJ Burns and even that number 23 guy, I forgot his name, on NC State, once they get in foul trouble, it's kind of over. I honestly don't think it's going to be close. I think Purdue's going to boat race him out of there. Yeah. I mean, but shout out NC State. They had a crazy run. Final Four appearance. First time in school history. Great run, NC State. Give it up for NC State. Nice. I do, but the matchup I am looking forward to is UConn Purdue. I'm not gonna say UConn's gonna steamroll Bama because that's who they're facing. It's an 11.5 point line. 11.5 points against that Bama team's a lot. Now, is UConn the better team offensively, defensively, rebounding, passing, all this kind of stuff? Yeah, they are. They're really fucking good. They are really, really fucking good. And I want the UConn-Purdue matchup so badly, so I can hammer UConn. Because Klingman, whatever his name is, on UConn, the big man, he can handle Zach Edey. Easily. Not easily, but he can handle him. I think UConn is going to be really good. The 11.5 makes me nervous. I took them against St. John's. They didn't cover. I think it was 9.5 at that time. I don't think people are talking about this Bama team enough. This Bama team, when they're hot, they can beat anyone in the country. But that's the thing. I think UConn's going to try to play the half-court game. They're not going to try to get out and run with them. I mean, UConn went on a 30-0 run in that Elite 8 game. Can we talk how fucking crazy that is? That is absolutely nuts. A 30-0 run. It was 23-28 going into halftime. It ended up being, it was 23-23. They go up 5. They score 25 points in the second half without fucking whoever they were playing scored. They didn't score for an hour in real time. I forgot who they were playing. They didn't score for an hour. That is absolutely insane. 30-0 run. Get fucked, whoever they were playing. I forgot who that was. This UConn team is crazy. I'm excited for this Final Four. It's Saturday. I will be playing golf Saturday morning, and I'm gonna look at the lines, make some bets, all this kind of shit. I like Bama. I like Bama to cover the 11.5. I really do. I think they're gonna hang in there. I think Purdue covers too. I think Purdue covers the 8.5. So I like both those picks. It's gonna be a great Final Four. What game is on first? The Purdue game. Nice. Okay. Purdue, NC State, 8.5, 4 o'clock, 4:09 to be exact, on TBS. Both the games are on TBS. Then yeah, UConn, Bama, Saturday, 6:50 it says. Exciting stuff. That's college basketball. Again, I'm not a big college basketball person. I'll catch conference tournament week. Maybe the week before, a couple weeks before, I'll start paying attention to it. Like, oh, who's really good? just side eye kind of stuff. And then when March hits, it's like, all right, all systems go, all gas, no brakes. We're just living it. We're living it. What else is going on in the sports world? Let's talk a little baseball. We'll save NBA for last because the NBA playoffs are coming up. Baseball. What do I want to say about baseball? I don't follow baseball, so I'm going to keep this short and brief. I'm not going to try to pretend like something I know. Shohei Ohtani was gambling on that game, on those games, bro. He was 100% gambling on those games. You're telling me no way? His translator, his boy, essentially, who he was working with for 2-3 years. Yeah, he got paid. He was not making that much money. Shohei's like, hey, go put these games in for me. And the guy knew if they ever got caught, he would take the fall. That's 100%. Shohei's going to be paying him. Shohei's going to pay him regardless. He's like, hey, you took the fall for me. Here's a little check for you. That's exactly what's going to happen. I mean, that probably is what's happening. He got a new translator. Who knows? Maybe Shohei is just, good with his words and be like, hey, what's the line tonight in the in the Lakers game or something? But it's fascinating because they know Shohei is basically the face of baseball right now. The MLB knows this. That Shohei is the face of the MLB. They're not going to do anything about it. They said they were going to launch an investigation. Oh, yeah? What are you going to find out? That the face of the MLB is betting on games? Get the fuck out of here, MLB. Get the fuck out of here. The worst. The MLB doesn't know how to market their players. Yeah, they have 162 games. I understand that. I completely understand that. That majority of sports fans, unless you're really into baseball, you're not following it closely. You're like, oh, my team won today. Might go catch a game. That kind of thing. Day game. Go get a little drunk, bet on the game, that kind of thing. That's what I do when I go to the Rockies games. I'm there to have a couple drinks and bet on the game. The Rockies are terrible. Sell the fucking team. Please sell the team. Sell the team. I want them to be good. I want them to be good. And we just don't spend the money. We just don't spend the money, which is fine. We have Chris Bryant, who last night, I don't even know if he got a hit, but he was 0 for 8 in the first 3 games. It's like, bro, we're paying you all this money. I know you're a little washed up, and I know it's just a marketing tactic to buy jerseys and get people into the stands. But, bro, you got to get a hit. You're Chris Bryant. You were at one point a top 5 player in the league. Come on, man. Annoying. I'll get off my soapbox, though. Baseball, Shohei, betting. Yankees are good. Padres are good. Yankees could win it all. They're like, 5-6-0 right now. Dodgers spent $1 billion to pay all their players. I'm okay with the way baseball's run. Pay the players, all that kind of shit. Let's just put a cap. Let's put a high cap on it. Okay. I think the NFL just went up 5-8 million, something like that. MLB should have one, but it should just be double the NFL. I mean, the owners have ridiculous amounts of money. I don't know. I think it's dumb. There needs to be a salary cap in MLB. They suck. Rob Manfred is an idiot. Doesn't know how to market their players. I remember it was last year or something like that, or earlier this year. They had the MLB Awards. I had no idea what was going on. It was on a Thursday night. It's like, what the fuck are we doing, MLB? No one knows this is going on. I would have maybe not tuned in, but I would have been like, oh, that's going on tonight. I'm going to keep an eye on the awards. That's all I wanted to know. Obviously, Golden Gloves and MVPs and all that kind of shit. I want to know that. But they suck. Obviously the MLB network, I get it. You want to have your own network and all that kind of shit, but the app is terrible. I don't get any updates in the MLB. You have to download a separate app for the MLB shit just to keep up with it. And again, I'm not a baseball guy. I'll follow it loosely, but just not my thing. Just not my thing. That's baseball. That's my baseball talk right there. You'll get one of those every, 2 weeks. See what's going on. That's baseball. Golf. Hey, Masters is the next weekend. Let's go. I would personally rather know more and spend my intelligence, the little that I have, on golf instead of trying to keep up with fucking baseball. It is annoying. Masters is next week, the best tournament of the year. I'd have to look at the lines. Maybe, you know what? Thought bubble. Next episode, we'll look at the lines, we'll look who's, favorite, all that kind of shit. Yeah, Masters. The green jacket, the most elusive jacket there is in the game. You can't go buy a green jacket anywhere or and embroider their stitching. Never. That's blasphemy. I do want to go to Augusta though. Augusta would be amazing. I don't got to play it. I'm not that good, but I would love to go to Augusta and the food is so cheap. I mean, yeah, you're spending what, $7-8 on the ticket, but worth it. I would go. I don't think Tiger's playing in it. That kind of sucks. Phil's in it though. Lefty. Jacket maybe? Who knows? NBA. This is a quick episode. I'm just getting my feet wet, getting back in the swing of things. NBA, don't have a lot to talk about. The one thing that I am going to talk about is my Nuggets. The Nuggets, number one in the West. We're probably going to get the first seed unless we have a tragic disaster in the next, 5-6 games. Oklahoma City's on our ass, and the Timberwolves. I've been talking. Me and my buddy's been talking about this. I don't see anyone beating us in a 7-game series. I really don't. We have to be extremely off, which we haven't seen. They have to be extremely on, which they could happen. It could happen. Whoever we play, I am more nervous. Am I worried about the Thunder? Kinda. I forgot who I was listening to, but someone said they don't have their battle scars yet. Like last year, yeah, they fought in that series, whoever they were playing against, but they don't have their scars yet. They didn't make that deep run to kind of be like, oh, I'm here, like we're here, we're up next, all that kind of shit. They're kind of like, oh, we're here, we're arriving, or we've arrived, I guess. I don't know how you want to put it, but they're on their way. Maybe next year they can make a deep run. Like this year, I think they can make it out of the first round, depending on who they play. First round, fuck around in the second, maybe win a second, but that's a maybe, hard maybe. I'm worried about the Timberwolves. I think Anthony Edwards is going to be the face of the league in a couple years. Not a big Rudy Gobert fan. Cat's supposed to be coming back soon, which is big for them because they've kind of been up and down without him. Clippers, I'm a little worried about. I think I'm more worried about the Clippers than the T-Wolves, if I'm being completely honest with you. Because when that team is healthy and when they're clicking, they're tough to beat. They are tough to beat. They can't close games, which is good. They can't really close out a game. So that kind of leans in the Nuggets' favor, whoever they're playing. We got PG, Harden, Russ coming off the bench, Kawhi. That's tough to beat. That is tough to beat. They spread the floor very well. And what the fuck's his name in the middle? Zubats? He's a good big man. I'm worried for the Nuggets for one big reason. Our bench. Our bench. I know the last few games we've kind of mixed a couple things in, kind of flirted with a couple different things, but our bench is going to be our big weak point, because if our bench doesn't come to play, because we had Bruce Brown last year, and shout out for him for getting paid, but we had Bruce Brown coming off the bench, and he was electric every time. Every time he was electric. You can hear my dog licking. Luca, stop. Sorry, delay a game. She's licking my blanket. I don't want. Look, you can see her right there, right there, right there. That's her. Yeah, the bench. I think we can get through it, but nevertheless, I don't see anyone beating us in the 7-game series. Coming to the finals, Joel Embiid came back last night. Maybe they make a run at the play-in game. I don't know what seed they are. Boston, I'm really worried about. Because they can spread the floor even better than the Clippers can, because Kristaps can shoot the three. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. Derek White's going to lock up the best guard. I'm excited for this. I hope Nuggets Celtics finals. That's the best outcome, I think, for the sport in general. Hope for the finals in general too. But That's what I'm hoping for. All that kind of shit. I mean, what do you want me to say? Warriors? I'm not really worried about the Warriors. I want to say the Lakers. I do because I'm a LeBron guy. LeBron is, if he's not 2, he's 1. And if he's not 1, he's 2. That kind of shit. I don't want to play the Lakers. I'm nervous about the Lakers. Yeah, I know we beat them, last 6 times. Like, we beat them. We haven't lost to them at all. There goes she goes. Luka, you're going to have to wait a minute. Yeah. I don't want to play Lakers. Honestly, it's just Braun. It's AD. I know AD and Braun are going to have one of those games where they each have 35 or 40, or Braun's going to have a fat triple-double. I don't want to play that. And it won't make me nervous when that happens because it's inevitable. But it's just the fact that it's Braun. It's Braun, right? It's just Braun. Look, there she is. Hey. But yeah, that's NBA. The MVP count came out last night or 2 nights ago, one of the two. Jokic is going to get his third. It looks like Shohei is going to get at least some votes for sure. After that, it's a huge fall off. It's like 85-10, and then like 1 vote for someone else. I think it's Jason Tatum maybe. I don't really care. Jokic got 1. He got 2. And then, Embiid got 1. So it's like, it's whatever. He should have got his third last year, in my opinion. But I'm not a voter, so who fucking cares? That's really about it in the sports world, man. That's really about it. I would love to hear from you guys, what you guys want. If you have any ideas on what to talk about, all that kind of shit. I can go off on anything. I can rant about anything. The last thing I'll leave you with is just more of a personal note. Just job hunting since motherfucker. I've been looking. I graduated college last year. I know it was late. I'm 26. It took me a little while to get through college. But I've been looking for a job for, year and a half. I've had some really good interviews, gone deep into the process, and then they just sweep the rug right out from under you. It sucks. It's a crushing blow. But yeah, I mean, job hunting is a motherfucker. I'm just doing that, living life. I think I'm going to try to go play golf. I'm a big golf guy now. Not now. I've always been kind of a big golf guy. Shot 100 last week. No big deal. I'm trying to shoot at least a 90 this year. At least a 90. If I could shoot an 89, that'd be amazing. That's a huge step. Best I shot last year was a 95. 95. I would love to shoot a 90. I think I can do it if I go enough. I'm kind of feeling like it could happen. I'm going to get fucking close. I know I'm going to get close. It's going to be a couple putts. But I'm going to get close to not breaking 90 or shooting a 90 at least. At least. I'm going to get close this year. Again, I'm just going to do this once a week. Like, subscribe, follow, tweet me. Don't DM me. Comment. All that kind of shit. We're out, and I'll see you guys next week.